Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Core Battle League. We are about to bring you something special for the first time in the Core Battle League presentations. We have the amazing new game. It is MultiVersus, and God, oh God, I'm excited. Thank you guys very much for tuning in and rocking out with us. I am your host, Mag Gamer, and today we actually have a very special guest sitting right beside me for the first time in Court Battle Studios. Cloudy Chip TV's in the building.
What up? What up, guys? The first time you guys actually see us here kicking it together on the same event, side by side.
Physical.
Usually
IRL.
Usually we have a podcast that we actually host, and we usually in two different separate places, and we try to always, we're always games together. We always have both of us on separate screens, but now we actually in here live local. So we're hosting a really good event today, which is called for MultiVersus, which is very competitive. And this game is very interesting. It got a lot of great mechanics, and it is actually a lot of support from the community too.
Exactly.
So
yeah, we're gonna get into all of that, but I just want to introduce the show. Not only the show, the series. Tomorrow we're gonna be announcing. We're gonna hear it here first. But we're gonna announcing the official league on our Discord, and we have a tournament that's happening right now online. We're gonna watch the finals of that. Over 30 plus players fought throughout the whole weekend. They made it to this point so that they can get to the championship, and we're also physically at a venue where a group of players will also get together and try to compete to win. And there are some prizes. We'll talk about that a little later. But for now, let's just talk about what I'm bringing you when it comes to the series. So on our Discord, we have an amazing automated system for the league and for tournaments. All you have to do is show up to the Discord. It's really quick and simple, easy to run through. After that, you're gonna be able to play. You're gonna be on events like these where we broadcast and do live coverage, and we bring you nothing but the best for MultiVersus. And there's a lot to talk about MultiVersus. We got enough time later when the games start happening, but that's just the introduction to something to expect from us here at Core Battle League. And we did get the love and support from the MultiVersus studios as they retweeted one of our posts about the events that we were hosting. So super excited and giving thanks to those devs and managers for coming out and showing love on Twitter. Props to them. With that being said, guys, we're about to get underway in a minute.
yeah, and just to chime in on that a little bit, I feel like it's always great when you have studio or developers that actually support a bigger cause, right? And having tournaments like this, and it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of effort, and the fact that we're bringing this to you guys live and to be able to have the support of the developers and the publishers is always great to see that type of support. And they've done such an amazing job with what they've been able to bring here. And mind you guys, this is just the beta. This is not even the actual physical, like the full game, there's so much more that's supposed to be announced when the game actually gets released. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's still a bunch of characters that are yet to even be announced. So I'm just really excited about that. And right now, with the amount of characters they do have, which I think is 16 characters, they just announced LeBron James as a playable character on Tuesday when the beta went live. So there's so much more that hasn't been talked about, that hasn't even been announced yet. So keep your eyes and your ears open for all that latest coverage, right?
He just gave like a little advertisement for them, guys. Right away, we don't have no advertisement, no sponsorships or anything, but we love the game. I'm supporting it because I actually fell in love with this game about 2 weeks ago. I was like, wow, like this is special. There's so much to get into, and I'm going to showcase some of it and discuss it as we go, just because I think it's important before you get to see the official match. As the players are getting prepared, we have some players waiting here as well to get started in the event. But first and foremost, just understand this is a family type of thing. I've hosted a lot of events, and I love to do family-oriented events because it just brings people together, and it's something special. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about the family fun that you can have in this game when it comes to combat and so on and so on. So let's go right ahead and check out the gameplay for a moment so that you can see what we have here. As you can see, this is Buzz Bunny, right? I mean, there's a lot of combat that you can do. We're not going to get into all of the combinations and different things like that, but I want to stay in here and showcase a few things. First of all, this whole lab, you can study the game and master it to perfection.
Yep.
And it's something special that I appreciate. And but we're not going to get into all that. I just want to talk about some extra things in this game. There's status effects, something that no fighting game really brings to the table. When I talk about status effects, you're talking about weakening with Batman Smoke. You're talking about shield from Wonder Woman. You're talking about different things like my brain's going blank here. There's so many, and we would just look at the characters as a matter of fact, and I can kind of run through it and remember the status effects from fire and electricity, whether it's Iron Giant or Superman, things like that. And then you keep going down the line. The status effect that can basically hinder your play, slow you down or make you weak. So all of that, and then on top of it, there's another level that I really like most of all when it comes to it, is the freedom of movement. So if I can jump twice, I'll come out here once, twice, and then I can still move around and get away in different ways. So my fight dynamic can be very different and special in a lot of ways. So there's so many levels to this game, and we're not gonna go all the way through it, but I just wanted to discuss it. Check this out right here. Boom, I can do a trick like that and throw this off, make all different type of combinations with Buzz Bunny, for example, and just have the glitchiest play style that you can ever imagine. I'm not even trying here. I just wanted to showcase that and give you guys an example. And this is live, me playing the setup and how it goes. With all that out of the way, we are ready to go. Now these players are prepping and they're going to be inviting me, and we are excited. And Claudia, if you just want to talk about your experience with the game right before we start. It's only been out, what, officially, not even out. Next week it comes out on the 9th.
Yeah.
Your time within the last 2 weeks.
I know, I've been hooked. There's been one of those games that I get into. Everybody has those moments when they sit back and they say, damn, you know what, I just want to sit back, kick, and just kick it for a little bit and just kind of put something on really quick before I got to go take care of some errands or something like that. And I've just been like getting in and out of this game all week for about a week and a half now, and it's just one of those games that's really fun to get into. The thing is that there's a large skill gap. It's very easy to get into, it's very easy to play, but as you start to progress in your skill level and how you're able to perform in this game, you can definitely see the difference between somebody who's a pro player and somebody who's been doing this a long time, and you can see the difference between somebody who's just picking it up for fun and games and just kind of casual play, right? Yeah. Like he was saying, status effects, some of the biggest things, example, Superman freezes you long enough, you end up turning into a block of ice, and then you can
knock him out easily.
Then you got like Taz, he throws salt and pepper on you. He keeps doing that till you turn into a chicken, right? And it's like they do a lot of fun things like that. And then this game has amazing edge control. The thing is very different than a lot of typical games, because what happens is that, never mind you get extra jumps and things like that, but because you're able to have those extra dodges in the air, so you're able to have like 1 or 2 dodges, even though you're not able to jump anymore or use a special attack while you're still in the air, you can still kind of edge guard and get to the wall and to climb back up into the stage. If you're able to still have 1 or 2 dodges saved up, just in case you're too far away, you can kind of dodge your way back to the wall and climb back into the stage. So it gives you more survivability, right? But there's so many other like intricate details in the game that allow for pro play. And we're going to be experiencing that, showcasing it to you guys in just a little bit. Like Mag said, we have a local tournament going on right now with a lot of friends and family and a nice little in the community. And then we also have a tournament that was hosted over the weekend with pro players and just people all over the world, and just kind of getting together and being a part of this movement that has been created here at Mad Gamer and INC, right? So, like I said, and right now what we're trying to do is merge the two. So merge the local play with some of the online play, and I think typically they keep, usually when people host tournaments, they keep it strictly online or strictly local. But what we wanted to do was kind of give you guys a hybrid, have something fun for the community and get people a part of it. And whoever wins here locally will be facing off with someone online who has, you know, made it through the ranks, made it through the trenches over the weekend. And now we're going to be going up against Dumb pretty soon. So that's where we're kind of getting into, and we're about to get started in just a moment. We're just getting everybody situated, and we should be bringing it to you guys in just a moment. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to take a quick intermission. We're going to be right back, and then we're going to start off on the game for you guys. So enjoy, be ready, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, wrong. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the wait. We are about to get underway with the local event. We have the online champions playing right now, and they're offline playing because we don't have a spectator mode. We tried to figure that out, but we couldn't just yet. So now we're going to get these players started, and it is going to be a special match to start off. And again, we probably have about 8 players left for this one-on-one tournament that we're going to do right now, and you're going to be able to enjoy that as we go forward. It's going to get interesting because we're going to see who can really take care of business. And what you're looking at is 2 gamers who play a lot of fighting games and grew up together, and they trash talk a lot, so we might have to beep this stream for today because it might get a little filthy from these gentlemen. But other than that, it's going to be fun and exciting. Cloudy Chip, you know him. He's my co-host, actually. We got him in the mix. And then we have... What is your nickname, sir? And he said his name is Square. So we're going to get started in just a second. Let's see what these guys are selecting and talk about what they are doing with their picks right now. We're looking at a Batman coming in versus Rain Dog. This is interesting. Just so everybody knows, the Batman and Rain Dog are the champions of the first professional tournament. They were the team to beat. Those two together were unbeatable in the pro championships. But now they have to go against each other, and that's going to be interesting to see. And again, these are 2 people who've known each other for a long time and played fighting games for a long time. And this is the time. So just so everybody knows, when it comes to the meta, it is still growing and changing, and Batman got some buffs and nerfs, Rain Man as well. And what we know is Rain Man's a support class, but he can do a lot of damage, so it can get very interesting. We're gonna see who has what it takes. On the left is Cloudy Chip as Batman, and then we have Jose here on the right. And as you can see, some good shots right now from Rain Man. The beautiful dog, he's red, just so you guys know, the red dog named Rain Man. Then you have the blue bat man, as everybody knows, the iconic Warner Brothers amazing characters that they have in this game. And Rayman's actually very exclusive, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from Rayman. He's putting out some serious damage, zoning the area, being able to put a couple of combos together, and it's looking like Batman has to figure this out right now because he's letting the projectiles get to him. Beautiful drop here, and can he edge him? No, he doesn't. Great stuff right now by Rain Dog, taking control of the match right now, pacing it. But it looks like Batman does get spiked. Game 1. He got him down once. Of course, this is a best out of 5, and this is only the first match, and it's going to be a very intense one as you go forward. We're going to see how these guys perform. And right now, looking really good for Rayman, getting an early start, but he has to be careful. It's one of those things, especially after 100 damage. Guys, if you're new to this combat, okay, if they get past 100, they're easier to knock out. And Rayman's a little heavy, so it's harder to knock him out directly, but it's going to be interesting here. And I'm loving what I'm seeing by Rayman. Some beautiful combinations and being able to dodge properly. And there it is, Batman getting his win. It's 1-1 right now, looking really good from both of these guys at this time. Trying to see what Batman can do. I would like to see his boomerang and smoke more, because that is, to me, his 2 utilities that really help him change the pace of games and be very dynamic. And oh my God, Rain Dog still surviving the situation, looking really good for this, and he spikes him down. Perfect spike twice in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, Rayman coming in with the spikes. And if you want to be a ledge guarding master, take some lessons here, as you see some good stuff by Rain Dog. And I keep calling him Rayman because that's what he's doing. He's raining man down. And good stuff right here from Batman, trying to come back and get some action going. He's having a hard time trying to figure out a combination, but some good hits here. There's no more vehicles to save anybody, and they're gonna have to work through it. Perfect projectiles. Oh, Rayman laying it down. The meta of projectiles have been amazing for this game, and right now Rayman is showing he is king #1, taking him out, and he survived. Can Batman spike him, and he hits him with the bomb? Perfect placement. He's trying to finish, and he does get done. Rain Dog taking game 1. Beautiful stuff. We'll be right back with game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there was incredible, and we're here at the Court Battle Studios letting you guys know you can get involved and be a part of these. We have a Discord set up, an automated one, very fluid for everybody to experience. Been having fun with this game myself, and the only reason I decided to do this was to offer some fun. And luckily I got friends and family and everybody being a part of the event today. Gonna see my niece and nephew get some work in, and they're actually pretty good, and they picked some really great legends as well, so we'll see who they are a little while later. But for now, these guys have the best out of 5. They've only won 1 game, and that was Rain Dog, aka Jose. And we're gonna take a quick look at the meta right now. Let's take a quick look and listen in as the combat begins. I hope you guys are enjoying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looking good, isn't it? I'm really liking what I'm seeing. They switched it up with some Taz. He's a great knockout artist, but there's some conversations to have about that. I'm liking the change up. It might work out for him because it's easier knockouts, but the Taz utilities aren't as good, and his ability to get back on stage is really hard. So when you're trying to get back on stage with Taz, he's not as good, and that's one of his problems. The recovery is bad. And there's a couple of other things with Taz that I think needs some work to buff up, but that's a different conversation. I'm loving what Rayman is doing. A lot of talk that Rayman's a support class only good for 2s, but I honestly believe he's great for 1-on-1s right here. We're watching him display that over and over. I don't like the attack decay that he's doing, but man, oh man, he has really great edge trapping situations here. Throw some projectiles. And look at this, Taz about to get the work done. Perfect stuff. It's a match point setup. Let's see what they can do here right now as they go forward. It's still very early. Taz trying to spam the broken mechanic that they actually nerfed recently, and it's a lot better, and he's become really low tier in my personal opinion, but everybody can change that. These top tier players can do something special and figure it out. And as we see right now, Taz doing some work though. I like what he's able to try to come back as Rayman continues to do his standard projectile, then try to trap him out in the ledge trapping. And he might get it right now. Oh, he missed right there. See, and but everybody, if you're watching, what you want to notice is the dodging. You might not see it, but you can hear it every time they dodge. That basically makes them invincible during the fight, so they're able to survive longer in the scenario. So at the moment, great dodging from both, but there it is. Rain Dog reigns supreme, king of the castle at the moment. Rain Dog, hey, this and they got 2 games in so far, guys, looking really good, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. And we're gonna let them select. We'll see what's happening right now. My co-host so happens to have to do the walk of shame back to the booth, and he belongs on the desk. If he doesn't win this next game, folks, Can he catch up? Now he has resolve and he's willing to change up his pace, and he's already shown us some multiple different characters, giving you variety, being willing and having the confidence. Some people stick to one, which is also good, but there's also times where people switching their characters, showcasing something different and being willing to, you know, take a chance and do something special. So sometimes it depends on your life, whether you want to take a chance and do something different or stick to your guns and follow your goals. We're going to see right now for this last game as they go forward. It's going to be interesting. Only possibility right now is a Jerry versus Jerry. And guys, this is one of the best legends in the game. Top 3 overall best legend in the game, Tom and Jerry. Reasoning for this, Jerry can throw projectiles nonstop. He can throw, Tom can throw Jerry across the map, and then Jerry will throw tennis balls and so much more. So get ready for the action right now. Game number 3 underway, and it's going down, looking really good. So Cloudy Chip is the blue Jerry and Jose is the red Jerry. Jose just needs to win this and it's all over, so he can play loosely and confidently. I think he's trolling by picking the same character to showcase, hey man, I got it made. And now they're playing against each other, and both Jerrys are on the floor, and this is a good thing. You can use him and throw tennis balls. You can use him to throw pop bottles and hurt other enemies. It's a really powerful tool. And there you go, the tennis balls. And you can also hit the tennis balls and cause more damage with the tennis rackets. These are just a special way to play, and we're gonna see hopefully a lot more of this as we go forward. Pretty interesting stuff right now. And man, oh man, blue, which is Cloudy Chip, he's on the ropes right now with 130 damage. He can go out in any hit, so he has to figure this out and try to cause some good disturbances. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, the calm resolve of Jose, who's already up 2 games. He just needs one more game, and it's game, set, match at the moment. And at the moment, I'm really feeling good about Cloudy's ability to try and stay in this long. 159. They need to use more projectiles with Tom and Jerry. I feel like that's the reason you pick them. That's the meta right now in the game as well. As you can see, there it is right there. And oh, baby, some shots being fired. Not enough, but there it is. It's looking like the danger zone, and there it is. I knew it was coming. Jose's 1 knockout away from winning the first round and advancing. And pretty interesting stuff for him. He's showcased Rain Dog, and now Tom and Jerry clone mirror match right off the rip. And I like to thank all the players who played. We had over 30 plus setups this weekend. Have a new system that automates the players' matches and manages it very well. So you come over to our Discord, you can play in those. You can play against top tier players. All right, now this is a local event that we're physically at in East Boston. Special stuff, but we'll have some more in other venues that we'll make public when we get some. There's a cafe that's been talking to me about possibly hosting an event there, so get ready. Who knows? And look at this right now. Beautiful stuff. Cloudy Chip said, I ain't going out without a fight. But he has 90 damage, and that's not so good. And now he's using Jerry the right way with all of his projectiles. That's what it's all about. And there comes again a little bit of movement. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Again, the dodging is pretty good. I feel like they have to have better combinations. Let me see some juggling going on and really change the pace of the experience. These two guys have been playing things like Smash and so many other video games, so to have them come in here and showcase what they got, pretty good stuff right now. Guys, we're gonna have another tournament right after, a quick tournament for ones, and then we'll jump into a 2-on-2s. And there it is, Jose finishing and sending the co-host back to the desk where he belongs. And Cloudy, thank you for coming, and sorry for your loss. Do you have any last words? We should never interview the loser of the bracket, but here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened.
Yeah, no, I just gotta practice my play. That's all.
The game just came out. There's no shaming anybody. I'm new to the game. I got whipped by some players that are in my league, and I raged and I went to sleep that day. And still suffering from that loss.
Yeah,
But
you got PTSD all of a sudden.
Definitely.
All those losses. Oh, man.
it was so bad. But no, there's so much skill gap in these little details that everybody plays different, and you still haven't experienced it, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. And it's that's the best part about this game, that you could just jump in casually and just chill out and have fun. Then you can go to the top tier guys that are like, wow. those
You
guys
can. You
really-
can't just be casual, but then you got moments like this when you're like, you know you can win. And you're like,
Yeah.
didn't work out your way. So now I got my competitive hat on.
Uh-oh.
It's no games.
Honestly, I think that if I was analyzing that, I think he switched characters every round. He didn't stick to his guns and get into a flow with what he was doing. And of course, Jose, the winner, literally spiked him twice when he didn't have over 100 damage. So those are the type of mistakes that are like, no. Like, we can't allow that type of thing. So those are the mistakes that, like, you can learn from, and then next time you come around, you're not going to make them. It happens. We all make mistakes in life, and if you decide to get better from them, that's the best thing. So that's what happened right there, in my opinion, if I was analyzing the whole breakdown. And then Rainman just showed great display. He was throwing those projectiles, and that's the meta right now for everybody. That's why, like, Buzz Bunny, Tom and Jerry, those guys are top tier, because everybody's using the projectiles to basically zone out and make creative plays. Cloudy had the boomerang, which I didn't see pretty much for the whole match. That could have changed the game, because now Rain Dog could not just spam his stuff, because the boomerang would actually cancel out those attacks. And we'll see it in the future, because Cloudy's definitely a great player. We're at his funeral right now. But it was fun. It was fun. And it was a good start to the show, to some top tier players. We're about to get to the next one. We're waiting for these guys whenever they're ready. We're going to see my nephew, who's a teenager.
So two Jose, is it
And
Jose and a Jose?
Jose's triple
Jose.
J3 versus
Jose and Jose.
Jose. The blue character is... Hey. All right, Jake.
Yeah, so Finn.
So, ladies and gentlemen, a quick disclaimer here. J3, the teenager, is Jake
the
from
dog.
State Farm. No, Jake the human. No, Finn the human versus Jake the dog. And we got the winner. Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially back, taking a quick second. The matches are about to start, and it was a quick error on the matchup. We actually have brother and sister playing again. We have CC versus J3, and it's Buzz Bunny
Versus Jake the dog.
Jake the dog. Jake the thing. He's everything. He turns into a boat. He turns into a car. You
don't want to play with him, bro, because he'll turn into your house and land right on top.
Right on top of your head. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
And they're both characters are actually very fun. They have a lot of great animations. They're very creative. For example, Jake with the skate, which we're gonna see a lot of, smashing on the head.
Yo, that
Buzz
skate
Bunny.
move is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. He's nice. But Buzz Bunny, to me, you know, the best player in the game, and pro players also agree with me. And it's not official yet because the game hasn't released. But when it does release, Buzz Bunny will be one of those guys that people will say is the best because he has utility to recover. He has great combat combos. He has amazing specials, and just overall top tier. But that doesn't mean Jake from State Farm can't lose. You know, and right now Jake from State Farm is about to come back and do his thing. And here it goes with the skate. He's trying to spike her. You know, he's getting his revenge. And this is a brother-sister rivalry we're starting off today. We're gonna have them playing this every day, fighting, fist fighting, like I used to do when I was a kid. For the control. Give me the control, Mom. Me and my sister. Back when it was wired controllers, we'll fight for controls. And that's what was happening right now. They're fighting within the game, and great stuff. Look, 100 damage on Bunny. So Jake is doing well, but he has to be careful. Buzz Bunny can do one combo and catch right back up in the fight. I'm loving their patience right now. Look at this patience, smart tactical play, and beautiful uppercut there with the hammer. Great stuff by Bunny. And Jake just pacing, trying to figure out a combo. Amazing rocket skills in the mix. She's turning to Elon Musk right now.
This guy's like Elon Musk.
Beautiful shots. And man, Jake is trying to figure this out. He's getting comboed and attacked in the air. Whoa, super punch there. A lot of patience, and slowly but surely, Buzz Bunny is catching right back up with a double combo. Juggling Jake. Good stuff right here from Buzz Bunny. And look at this, the patience now. It is becoming a mind game. Who's going to win? And of course, the brother, J3, might have the mind game one because I'm older, you listen to me. But she's resilient, as you can see. They're both still battling just for this one knockout. I'm loving it very, very, very much as far as the poise it takes to be this patient and smart and not force issues. A lot of players rush in and get stomped. And look at this. Here it is. 140. Wow. Could she go out? She bounces 3 times and stays in the ring somehow. And here it is right here. Buzz Bunny's amazing ability. See ya. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. Almost knocking him out. And wow, Jake reversed it. Beautiful stuff, bro. And now she has a chance to go crazy because she has no damage. She can't get knocked out quickly the way Jake can. One hit and he's out of here. She can bless him with a beautiful shot just like that.
Resetting the round. That's like basically what they're doing.
And now it's an even odds right here. And here we go, bringing out the amazing safe for these kids right now. Everybody, I hope you're enjoying the show. We are literally only in game 1, and it's a really great pace to the flow, and they're actually making it very intense by taking their time. And they're actually just started playing this game today, guys. It's a family affair. We got them in here to really get it going. They played a little bit on PC, I believe, but this is their first competitive match ever, and it's really looking good. And I'm liking Buzz Bunny just mind gaming against Jake, and Jake is trying to figure it out.
She actually got the lead right now.
Definitely.
She lost. She got KO first time, and now the second time around, she actually only got 35 damage, leaving him with 56, now 70. Taking the lead. This is incredible what we're seeing.
Yes. And just so you know, she's the little sister, supposedly, but she about to be the big sister today. He's gonna have to get her some milk when she asks every day. She gonna be the boss. And here it goes right here. So far, so good. And Jake needs to use his boating if he wants to try to be abusive and exploit the game a little bit. He likes to go boating. That's all I'm gonna say as a hint. We'll see what he could do. But man, Buzz Bunny once again just coming out strong right here. Beautiful shots, sending them in the air.
Yeah, I feel like Buzz Bunny has very great fundamentals, which is what you're seeing now. And the good thing with Bugs is that he actually has really strong moves that can actually, you know, if you get caught, you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
So Jake has to really play defense against Bugs right now, especially with 123 damage.
Great stuff.
It's not gonna take much to take him out.
Exactly, and it's great stuff by Jake right there. I'm trying to get combos. That's very important because with the combo you add extra damage instead of just one hits. And he's trying to spike her, but he missed. It was close. It was close. He's trying to take notes from the previous winner, and he couldn't do it. And that was a great setup here. And right now, my favorite thing about Bud, and there it is, game 1 by J3, the bigger brother.
That was a very intense match, bro.
He's still the boss. Game 1 done. 2 more for him to win, but can CC catch back up and dominate? And we'll see in just a second. Let's talk about it, me and you. What was your analysis? Well, let me just give my thoughts. First and foremost, we saw the patience, and you actually see grown men who can't even perform at that level. They're just rushing. I know I played online. I played over 100 games already. And within that time, dudes are just coming forward. And with Buzz Bunny, I actually blow the charm kiss, and they rush into me, and they end up getting frozen. With the skills that these kids are showing, they're actually having the poise and not trying to play mindlessly and being strategic and using the tactics one step at a time. I thought that was really good. And then Bunny had so many times to get knocked out. And again, his utility is incredible. Whoa, wait a minute, folks. Now we're going right into game number 2. And it looks like Jose's decided to follow the previous winner's methods and pull out Rain Man, but he hasn't practiced with him, I don't think. And he's going to have to work on the projectiles, being able to shoot them and then spike down low, just the way we saw with you, No offense. He's sitting next to me. We got to talk about it. But yeah, so right here, and here it is. He's trying to do the exact same method, and he's doing a good job with the first slams, but he's not being able to do any combinations off of it. So Bunny's not that hurt right now, and he has enough time to figure it out as they go forward. And as you guys are new to this game, we're going to kind of introduce it to you. You see this diamond above the head? That's going to shoot out thunder consistently to help Rain Man do damage to whoever's next to it. So Bunny doesn't ever want to be next to it. He has to stay away from that because he's going to get Thunderbolt each time. Now you can destroy that, and then also he can use it with some tethering with his teammates, different things like that. There's a bunch of different abilities that Rain Man has in his kit that are very, very helpful. So right now, it's looking real good for him. He's putting out good damage, juggling Bunny a bit. And I feel like this first knockout might end up being for Rain Man if he can't step it up and figure out the game plan. And again, survivability is key, and you're seeing survival here from Bunny. But good job from Rain, keeping control of the game and pushing the pace here. He's being super aggressive. First knock by J3. He's up 1-0. One more game, he can win this one right here. And being smart, like I said, dropping that thunder, being able to just do damage, and you see how it tracks him and follows him, and that's something that can disturb a player as they try to come after you. Great stuff by CC with the amazing plays here, and all she needs to do is jump in the air right there and do an uppercut and knock out Rain Dog next time. That's a really good setup she had, and put him up in the air, and he's in danger right now, so he has to be very careful. But he does look like he put up some good damage, right? 45 on Bunny.
Yeah, 45 on Bunny. I do feel like Rain Man is actually a very heavy build, very heavy character, so it does take a little bit more effort to kick the dog out. Apparently, at this moment, we're in the dog's house. And I feel like at the end of the day, with a projectile character like that, like Rain Man, a lot of times you just got to play very aggressive. You can't let him breathe. You can't play the long game with him. So Bugs Bunny right now at the moment, very great poise, but has to be a little bit more aggressive if they want to take this home and actually come out with the win.
Yeah, I can feel you on that. I think the just don't let them throw those projectiles, basically.
Exactly,
yeah. Stay on top of it. You want to play with me? Play with me up close. What can you do combination-wise? You know, I have a better kit. I got the hammer. I got the rocket. I got so many different things that Bunny can throw at him. So it'd be interesting to see how this one plays out. And Bunny's hurting really bad now. They got to do an amazing miracle comeback, and they can do it. I mean, this is one of those games you can get some really good plays and just knock someone right off the edge as well. Look at that, trying to spike her. Good stuff here from both guys, and woo, there goes a little combination from Bunny, and he gets out, and that's game number 2 for the dog. The dog, it's raining dogs, man. Where's DMX when you need him? Shout out to DMX, RIP. It's where my dog's at. It's like the doghouse. You're right, man. Cloudy knows what it feels like.
To be in the doghouse.
You know what it's like to be in the doghouse. I ain't never been there. I don't know what it's like. I'm one of the wild dogs. You don't want to see me in the street. We gonna come. But no, that's really great stuff right there by Rayman. And again, Bunny's right so close. One knockout away from winning in 2 matches. So it's not like if they were getting dominated like Cloudy was.
No, I got pretty disrespected. But it's like I said, as you know, you got to take those losses and come back stronger.
Learn and grow. Now we got footage, we got evidence, so we could actually replay and look at those battles actually. And let's check this out right here. Starting off swinging.
Oh, so we got Jake. So it looks like J3 is actually back playing Jake, and Cece over here still playing with Bugs. She has confidence. She's still not switching up the characters. I think she has something that she hasn't shown that she's going to start displaying. If people don't know, Bugs is very technical. He's a very technical character, but over time, I think.
Look at that move right there, beautiful. You think the meta's gonna change with him? You said?
No, I honestly think that right now Bugs Bunny, with it being so technical, it's still so much that hasn't been shown or even. Like I said, it's a lot of experiencing that has to happen. Experimental.
Yeah, I mean, he's incredible. He's already proven he's the best. But there's a lot of guys right there contesting him, Tom and Jerry. There's a great cast here, and we'll see what happens. I want to stick to this game here first. We're looking at the first knockout possibly, but can Bunny get some working? For me, when I'm in these situations, Cloudy, what I like to do is get as many combos as I can, and even if it costs me my life, I want to be able to do a high damage to you so that when I come back, I'm able to knock you out fast so that I can have low damage. And there it is right there, down 1. This is it. This is where you can prove your worth. And that was a great charms right there, but did not capitalize it. Now, that was a great uppercut. Jake is
they teasing each other.
He's trying to play it safe. He does not want to get knocked. He wants to try to showcase he's good. But is he great? We're going to see right now. Can he do it? And everybody watching, you know, there's kids and adults playing these things or playing competitively for the first time in tournaments. It takes a lot of bravery. Bunny showing what it is. Beautiful stuff right there. And now it's a tie game. It's anybody's game. All right, they're very close, and it's anybody's game. The next person that gets knocked out will lose. And great stuff right here from the brother and sister. And Jake has been skating a lot lately. I'm interested.
Yo, that skate move is too overpowered, bro. Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I love a lot of the down smashes on most of the characters. They actually have some fun stuff.
But I do feel like Jake is very lightweight, so it doesn't take a lot. Like I said, he's very hard to hit because he does transform and he's very quick on his feet. But once you start getting some damage, actually, you know, putting some damage in, you end up seeing that he'll end up flying off the ring a little.
Listen, he just figured out how to use the boat. It's his problem right now. That is the worst enemy of mine. But at first, I didn't know about it. Somebody just did it to me 1,000 times. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? And here it comes. Oh, nope, he forgot how to do it. Oh my, gotta be careful. Sometimes that leaves you vulnerable, and then Bunny can take advantage of that. Dodging such a critical feature in this game. It's such tactical. You only get a certain amount of dodges before it loses fuel. Good stuff right now by Bunny to stay alive, but they gotta work on the damage. And if they can get a lot of damage in on Jake.
So basically what Bugs Bunny has to do right now is just be very patient. Don't play their game, you know, because
and there it is. The winner chicken dinner.
Winner chicken dinner.
All right, guys, that was it. And now we just saw J3 win the game, and now he advances as well. We're going to be going into the next match in just a moment. Stick with us. Put this music on.
point, red team.
Yeah, baby, you hit like a girl.
Match point, blue team. Victory!
The infants of our tribe are stronger than you.
Match point, blue team.
Shiny lady hurt that.
pretty interesting stuff. Apologies for that, guys. We had a microphone error. But we are back. This is Envy and LeBron James going at it for this game. At the moment, Envy is Buzz Bunny, and she's already got 2 wins. If she wins this next one, she has advanced. But if she loses, that keeps Krista, aka LeBron James, alive. And we're gonna see what LeBron could do. He has some really good ability.
And LeBron's always used to going to the finals, but the thing is, can he close? That's the question that everybody argues. That's the question we're all debating now. Can he go up against Bugs and what he brings, the arsenal he brings?
Exactly. We'll find out right now. I'm gonna let Cloudy take over for a second and call the action. I'm guessing a prediction here. We're looking at a little more of an even match so far. We'll see what happens.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So right now we have LeBron James getting kicked off of the stage. It's not gonna take much to keep him down. All we need to do is watch him lose another ring. And at the end of the day, we know LeBron is a great player and everything, but Bugs right now is showing to be have a leg up. Right now, he's looking like Golden State is taking this all over again. But I do see Bugs being top tier. I feel like over time we can actually get seeing him more show up in Evo. Hopefully this game comes out in Evo. Hopefully we can see something like that, right? But I do see Bugs being played more and more. It's just a little bit more complicated, a little bit more tactile, but I can see it. Right now we do see LeBron James being played with and not making it through. Didn't even take a round. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. LeBron James, you know, like I said, he has a lot of gaps in his gameplay. Hopefully they can tighten that up with a couple patches, but I do feel he can be, with a couple tweaks, a high level tier like type character. Right now it's not the case. So bear with us 1 second, guys, while we go ahead and get our second match of the next match of the day ready for you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we're gonna get to see some more action right now with the next 2 winners who just played, and they're gonna get into it to try to compete and get to this finals right now. We got what, 3 more games to get to the finals? So
A couple more games, and then we're gonna go against some pro players. But I do want another shot at redemption, so I need another shot. I can't go out like that for you guys, bro. That was horrible.
hey,
I
by the way,
cannot go down like that.
we're watching, like I said, this is a family event venue type of thing, so it's basically new players to the game, and they've been performing pretty cool so far. We're getting to give you guys that show. If you go to my Discord, you're able to see the tournaments we already had this week, and the finals is happening right now as we speak. We'll get into that a little more. Let's go ahead and get in game 1. As a matter of fact, before we get into game 1, this is mother and son, Envy versus J3 for the first time. That means the son gets to attack.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
So right
here.
now J3 is actually playing as Jake, and we have He1U Envy sitting here with Finn.
Yeah, Finn is something special. He's so small, but he has such great ability to knock out.
And he's very quick on his feet, and that spin move is just top tier, man. It can't be stopped. And I honestly feel like this character needs some adjustments. I do feel it's a little broken.
He makes him rage. They make him rage.
But it's one of the most played characters right now that I've run into online. So
Definitely.
like I said, it's for a reason. It's because the character is so quick and agile, very quick on his feet, and does a lot of damage very quickly. And as you can see right now, Finn hasn't been kicked out, but it's with the way that Finn plays, I can see Finn coming back with a vengeance. So I could see Jake still facing trouble right now.
Definitely. My thing with these characters right now, both of them are very, very skill they have. They're top tier, mid tier, close to top. Not the best of them all, but they're really good overall with every single aspect. And beautiful triple
Tony Hawk in the building. Oh
That
my
was definitely
god.
Tony Hawk 3 triple slam. And now it looks like Jake's got to figure it out because he has
did not know he was a
140
coach.
H. And this is the moment right here where Finn should take advantage, and yes, he does.
Point.
And that was
Red team.
great stuff right there. And we're gonna see what can happen because they both have equal, more or less, amounts to start off on.
It's
this next
anybody's
round.
game right now at the moment, but right now I do feel like Jake is playing a little bit more aggressive. And the thing is, Finn just has to keep Jake away, allow Jake to make mistakes, because right now Jake just looks like he just wants to end this and finish this, but Finn looks like it's playing a little bit more patient, playing a little bit keep away, picking his shots.
And there goes. The discovery of the spin is going to be deadly. The problem with it is if you do it too many times, you get a attack decay and it won't do as much damage. So that's where people have to adjust to their combat. And I'm liking what I'm seeing right now by Jake. He's definitely taking over the map. It's one of those things you want to control the areas. And even though he's a new player to this game, he's able to control the area and basically dominate when it comes to intimidation. He continues to be aggressive here, and there it is.
Victory.
Yeah, Jake was
Game
just too
one.
much. Jake was too aggressive, but like I said, it didn't allow Finn to really play their game, and that was a mistake. I think Finn should have just kept away a little bit and allowed Jake to make mistakes, kill himself. You know, sometimes you gotta
The
let
problem
him kill
is
himself.
Jake's arm, he can reach so far. He is one of the most
Yeah.
lethal when it comes to.
But Finn got a sword. Chop it off.
It was that easy. But so far, so good for what we've seen when it comes to the combat for Jake. And we know him to be a good player. He just finished playing that. He switched up some characters also last time, but he's playing his best character that he likes specifically because he knows he's going to have a hard challenge right now. And that first round, probably one of those like feel out rounds, you know, to see what you can do.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see something different because we have a Batman here too. This is one of my personal favorites. Batman's aggressive.
Yeah, he's very aggressive
and it's
style.
so
But I
much
feel
fun. See right here, the smoke, it slows people down. It weakens them. So it's really, really powerful stuff. And those are the type of things that Batman can do. You know, his kick, and look at that triple juggle right there from Batman. Super aggressive, 0 damage, and just coming out like a king right now. Insane combat from Bat.
I would say that one of the biggest things I love about Batman is that never mind that you can play the long distance game and you can survive pretty easily because you're able to glide. But one of the greatest things about it is that mid-combo, you can stop and change up the way the combo's being placed,
Definitely.
which is one of the best things that I like because I like versatility, right? And I do like to be able to switch my style up a little bit. So I do love that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And you're right. Just really the trick is you want true damage. And we'll talk about that later on. But let's see this action. They're actually pretty even for the most part. But it is looking like Jake is taking a good lead here. Now it's all about this finish. And there it is right there. I knew it was coming. Perfect timing for him.
Jake is not playing any games.
And Batman had a great start. He had 60 damage on Jake from the start of the fight. And then all of a sudden, he caught back up. Started getting serious here with his skateboard.
I do feel like Jake just wants to end this. He's not playing games. He just wants to be done with this match. And it seems that way because of the aggressiveness you can tell by Jake. Last match, now again with Batman, he just not allowing Batman to get into their comfort zone, you know, and allow them to play their game. Jake is playing his own game, playing Tony Hawk's right now.
Definitely, definitely. And I like what I'm seeing. You know, this is like we were talking about, Batman, and you see it right there. A better performance so far. That's a match point for both teams.
There we go.
And now Batman
is
stepping
coming
up,
back.
super aggressive with the combination.
Now it's anybody's game right now. Batman actually close to taking the lead, and right now all we got to do is just continue to see Batman play aggressive and allow Jake to fall back a little bit and not to keep pushing the pressure on Batman the way he has this last couple rounds.
Definitely, definitely. And again, with Batman, for me personally, he has the ability to also play long range and use that bow and arrow very easily and throw it around to get some damage and confuse enemies. And oh my goodness, he almost get knocked out right there. Jake really trying to control the edge, but not being able to edge trap him. And Batman gets knocked. That's game number 2. One more game, and it's game over. And this young fella out here getting ready to get grounded after this next game because he's dominating. That was a great game too. They actually did almost the same damage. The only difference was he had 2 knocks. So got to work on knocking people out. That's what this game's all about. So far, so good.
Yeah, I do feel that Jake has been very aggressive. He's not allowing his opponent to breathe. And like I said, you just have to not allow him to play his game. Being aggressive that way is not okay. So got to put an end to it. And now we're getting into round number 3. We got Jake the dog, Rain the dog,
And we're gonna see
Wonder Woman.
We're gonna see what they can do here. And Wonder Woman's incredible. And now we're getting somewhat of a mixture here. She can be extremely powerful, and then
She's very defensive, I feel. And I feel like it's a good matchup between Wonder Woman and Rain Dog, because she's able to, with her shield, block off some of these attacks that Rain Dog's able to do from a distance.
definitely. And the thing is, like, as we said, everybody watching, they just picking up this game here live. Envy, who just figuring this game out right as we speak today while she's playing, not having had a chance to practice or get into the game, doing pretty good. And again, we do these events where we allow anyone to enter, enjoy, and pretty fun times to see a family go at it against each other, see what they could do. And right now, I definitely feel like
I do feel like Wonder Woman right now is playing her game, allowing the dog not to do what he wants, kicking him off the stage. I think this is it. I think Wonder Woman got this in the bag if she doesn't allow him to get back on stage. But it seems like Rain Dog saying, no, not today.
woo,
It's
what a
my day.
combo right there from her. That triple was beautiful. And now the issue here, with what you're saying is, again, she's new to the game and she's figuring out the mechanics and overall. And super interesting, as now she's taking the lead and he's bouncing all around town. This big dog
Would not go down.
oh, with a
Oh,
beautiful
man.
spike
Blue team.
right there at the end.
Was a lucky shot.
And all it takes is one good hit and this Rain Dog will go down and be in big trouble, and he has to be careful. He's playing it exactly how you should with Rayman. Taking your time, setting up shop. And man, is it going to be the Rain Dog day is the question, because he's looking like unbeaten. And there it is.
Oh, there it
Match
is.
point.
Wonder
Red
Woman's
team.
back saying, nope, not today. She's coming back. I don't know. I do feel like Wonder Woman can still take this, especially in this stage where it takes a lot more to knock someone out. I can't see Wonder Woman kind of taking this home. We'll just have to see. Let me know. Where's your money at?
Where is your money? Everybody watching live or watching later, thank you very much. Make sure you show support, follow, like, subscribe. And we are live with this cool battle between son and mom. I've never had to battle my mom on any video game. I don't know how I would feel about that. It's just like, oh, my mom's old school. But with that said, this kid right here is trying to put out as much damage as he could. He's up by 20 plus damage. Make that 30. And now he's got to figure it out, because some of those combinations, he's not really doing combinations. It's one hit. And once you figure out combination, that's where you're a lot better on juggling when it comes to these type of video games. And that's something that I need to figure out for this game.
Yeah, figuring out the setups, like figuring out like what moves set up for another move, and learning how to combine. And then not only that, but once we get into some team play, you'll learning how to use all your abilities to basically enhance your team play.
teammates, yes.
Yeah.
And that's what's amazing about this game, is that you can actually buff your teammates by enraging or doing. And there it is!
Man, edge guarding at its fullest.
J3 comes back and wins the game, sending his mom to her room. The first time a child has ever sent his mom to the room.
It's like go to your room.
Yep, it's looking really good,
This
guys.
is my house, is what he's saying.
We're gonna go into the grand finale right now in just a second, guys. It's looking real good. It's gonna be the grand finale for the game as we go forward. It's been a fun ride when it comes to this family-oriented matchups and just good vibes here. It's nothing serious, We just try to enjoy the flow. And with all that said, This is the grand finale. The two top tier players that are in this event are about to go at it right now. And we're going to see who has what it takes. J3 or Jose? That's the question. And we are already in game number 1 starting up right now. And Jake from State Farm is actually about to set up his combat. I keep calling him Jake from State Farm as a joke, but he's actually a really great character. But I say Tom and Jerry's better. We're going to see if...
Yeah, the thing is that you got Jake from State Farm trying to take out 2 people, you know. It's like 2 against 1 right now. It ain't fair, bro. Right now, Jake looks like he's getting jumped by the Tom and Jerry squad. It's not happening.
No, but I like what Jake's doing. They even numbers as far as damage goes. They both coming out together, doing some work. And Jerry's spamming right now to the up smash, and that does kill when there's a high damage in there. But he's doing a good job to be able to stay put when it comes to the fights. And at the moment, Jake slowly getting back in the mix, and it looks like this character for Jose isn't the one. He's used to that Rain Man projectile spike out like he did to Cloudy. But now he's in a whole new fight. He's trying to figure out Tom and Jerry as we speak. And look at this, almost getting spiked out the ring. Of course, you know, you have an older man playing against a young teenager, and oh my goodness,
man,
the
Jake
teenager
Farm.
letting him know that he's not hip, he's not hot, but he just got dropped. And that was good stuff right there by the youngin. And this Padawan might have what it takes to win this championship and become the best of the best for our first mini tournament here on today's venue event. And wow, Jerry coming back. He's upset. He doesn't like any of that. They're literally like 10 feet away from us. They can hear every word we're saying, so we got to be careful. They might rage.
I like what I'm seeing from Jerry. I do like the fact that he's using his dynamite and being able to smack his dynamite across the stage, not allowing Jake to get in. Utilizing Jerry and Tom and Jerry the right way, the way it's supposed to be played. I love what I'm seeing so far.
Definitely. And Tom and Jerry, like I said, top tier, top 3, but there's still a meta to be made. When the game releases, they're going to probably have another update, tweaking a couple of different legends. And I actually
Oh my God.
Can he get it? He almost had the win right there,
Jerry
folks.
almost didn't make it. Tom is literally fighting for his life. Jake from State Farm
He's not from State Farm.
allowing
He quit State Farm.
not allowing him to take over, saying, you know what, I got what it takes, and I am not switching, even if you beat me.
And great stuff by Jerry right there using his projectiles. He has to use his projectile more. He has to zone the area and control it. Right now, Jake is not allowing him to set up his shop or put any type of aspects out there. You know, you want to throw Jerry, you want to throw the tennis rackets, you want to throw the dynamite.
Jake got Jerry running for his life right now.
And really tough there right there. Jerry wasted all his utility terribly in the whole setup, not even one piece of damage during that. And now he has to wait for the cooldowns a little bit. And good damage there though. He's getting aggressive here, and it looks like Jake has him respecting his abilities now and not forcing the fight right away. And look at this, Jake getting aggressive, and he might finish this, folks. Can he do it? Wow, almost getting knocked out. Jake has to be also careful, but he's doing a really good job to making Tom and
Fight for his life.
And I'm loving it.
I love the way he's utilizing his dynamite.
The fact that he's created this mentality to force Tom to not be as confident as he normally is and step away from the action and readjust his game plan. That's exactly what you want to see. Don't let him. He sounds like what? So these guys he's making noises that you guys, I wish you could hear. The spike. One mistake is all it costs, and that was it right there. Great stuff right there. Great.
I was actually nervous for Tom. I felt like he almost didn't make it through that match.
Yeah, I think what I saw was, you know, Jose being dominant against you, feeling really confident against him at the first knockout, and then all of a sudden the kid started coming back and actually pushing the pace, and every time he tried to get aggressive he got hurt, so he started to back off. and not play it proper. And he tried to throw his projectiles, as you saw, it didn't work.
Yeah.
And that was where you saw the kid J3's being able to show some type of dominance. But he didn't get the win because of that small one moment falling out that ring. And that's what I was telling you. Your utility, being able to survive and recover, that's critical.
Yeah.
You know?
It still can. It's the thing about this game. It can always be anybody's game. So you have to utilize everything that you're doing. Utilize all of your moves, your tactic moves.
Yes, and we're going into game 2 tactic moves. So we are in game 2, and we're going in right now. Tasmanian Devil. This is one of those things that, honestly, I just think bad players pick Taz. And the reason for that is because his spin is so his spin is so good that it's the only thing that they had to nerf it twice already. They actually took out some of the damage. They stopped it from hitting 5 times and made it to 4. They made it a little small. They did a couple of different nerfs, and other than that one thing, his utility isn't that great. Once he's getting knocked out of that ring, he's gonna be in trouble. You're gonna see in a minute.
Yeah, the great thing about Taz is that he does a lot of combos. He's able to link things into other things, and that's what makes him very useful, right? Makes him very dangerous. So my thing is that you can never count Taz out. I do think he's top tier, even with the nerfs that they already gave him. But I do feel right now that Taz is taking over this match. I think he's just playing with him. He's toying with Jake from State Farm, and at this moment, and I don't feel like Jake has what it takes. You know, I feel like it's chicken dinner. It's win-win chicken dinner right now for Taz.
Yeah, I think,
Wow,
I
it
think
was amazing. I was
just so everybody
watching that.
everybody
thing
watching,
just to survive.
I disagree with
Jeez.
Cloudy completely. Taz sucks. No offense. But that's something that a pro player will tell you. But it's different if you're just a casual jumping on against random people. That's when he can be useful. And I actually got like an 88 winning percentage when I first played Taz. I didn't know he was broken. I just was playing him, and I'm like, damn, he's broken. Come to find out he was broken. They nerfed him once they had to nerf him again, and we'll see what happens here. It's a good pick for the situation because this is a casual tournament, so we'll see what happens. I still feel Jake is way better than Taz as far as the brackets if you put him on a tier list. But today's combat, you're talking about somebody who's played fighting games his whole life, 30 plus years probably, and versus a kid who's just a teenager. So
Chicken dinner. Oh, we went chicken dinner. Look at this. Oh,
and the
man.
funny stuff in this game is hilarious. I love it for that.
Look at the chicken running away.
So-
that chick running away like a headless chicken.
For those
bro.
that don't know nothing about Taz, he's always trying to eat something. It doesn't matter what it is. He's always hungry. So that's why he's turning people into chicken dinners.
Wow, Taz is just surviving. Wow. Getting spit out by Jake. Saying, I don't want you. You're not that yummy, bro. I do think that Taz is, like I said, playing a little bit more smart. Putting Jake's feet against the fire. Right now, 107 damage. Can Jake take it? Can he win it all? All we need right now is just for Taz to make a mistake and not allow him to get back on the stage. We need to kick him off, and Jake needs to find a way to kind of bring this back.
Definitely. But I definitely feel, it's a match point right there. It doesn't take much to put someone in the edge and kick them down if you can figure it out, right? So as long as he can do that against Taz, who can't get back in the ring good, he has bad recovery. So I can guarantee, he can win this match. Some miracle of a way, it's possible. So just got to strategize there and be able to push him on the edge. Now, again, as an experienced player, you could tell that Jose here loves to spam.
Was that 3?
Get stretchy, dog, dog, stretchy.
So guys, you are watching the Core Battle League's first time casual family affair, new players coming in, playing the game, and then of course some players who's been playing this as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed so far. We had some really great stuff From what I've seen.
I do
People
like
who
what I've
just
seen.
picked it up. My niece, who doesn't play video games, played. Then we had CC trying to beat a brother, doing an amazing job, pretty much neck and neck right at the end on match point each time for all of those games. Man, this kid right here,
J3 and Jose.
J3 is giving Jose a challenge. Jose's having to figure it out. Look at this. They bring out Rain, man. This is serious business. He's trying to go out with a bang.
Yeah, Raid Dog is no joke. Raid Dog has shown to be very hard to defeat.
You should know.
Yeah, I should know. I got my ass handed to me, but yeah. I do need a form of redemption. We do need to. Would you guys like to see that? A form of redemption? I
No.
can't go out like that.
No, it's fine. But let's see this Jake right here trying to figure it out, doing a good job. And look at that. He's learning how to toss him. One thing that I want to talk about, guys, is when somebody's hitting you, there's a thing called ID. You can directional influence. Even on your combat, when you're getting juggled and
man.
comboed, you can actually adjust and stop somebody's combination
tail is tough,
by
dude.
changing the control, the influence of the movement. So it's a really, really good mechanic and something you can really change the dynamic of the play. So never mind learning the combos. While you're getting juggled, you got to learn when to move left or right on the stick to avoid the full combo. So there's a lot of little cool things like that in this game. That's pretty interesting. And look at this, great damage and possibly getting him out here right away. Jake is doing real good. So right now, J3's definitely about to knock this guy out 100%. And here it comes. Oh my God, he survived that. There's no way. Wow. This map right here for me was very difficult when I first started because I'm used to knocking people out very easily above, and
This dog is not having any of it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's about to go down right now. Uh-oh, he edged him. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Jose wins the first one-on-one bracket. We're going to do twos, though. We want to do twos now, set up twos, and have an adult with a child at all times and stuff like that. And we'll get it popping right now in just a minute, guys. So stay tuned. Rock with us. We'll be right back. Game 1 of the 2-on-2 is happening right now. The smash down is really, really good. There you go. There it is. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching 2s-on-2s. We have the champion playing with CC and the losers, Roland and J3, playing together. So the loser bracket versus the winners bracket, but on a 2s matchup. This might be a whole different game now. Things might change and we might see some new winners and some new losers. No, and good stuff, and already the loser taking out one of the players. And again, Giant is very difficult to play sometimes, but he can do some serious damage and he can take a lot of damage. So they just got to work hard against him to put out as much as they can. And Batman with an amazing uppercut, knocking out Buns. Beautiful comeback, and wow, Iron Giant disrespecting everybody, sending them all home. And right now, looking real good when it comes to the setup. It's a 2-2 matchup. Everybody's pretty even for that. But man, how are you going to deal with the Giant? He got 150 damage and they still can't knock him out. That's how insane this big man is. The bigger they are, the heavier they are, it's harder to knock them out. But it's also easier to hit them. So it's give or take. And right now, great stuff right here. Beautiful. I knew it was coming.
Blue team.
And Buzz Bunny needs to smash these guys with the amazing weaponry that he has. And good stuff right there. Perfect. A lot of damage getting put out. Beautiful. Almost knocking him out. Trying to get there. And these tools are going to be really special when we have the pro players come on our tournaments. These guys right now are trying to figure it out. They don't have the teamwork base of like putting certain abilities on and enhancing. For example, Batman's smoke can weaken enemies. He should be throwing that so his teammate can be better. And there it is. Somehow CC and Jose win game 1. Big props and respect to CC and Jose for that first win. Best out of 5, guys. Best out of 5. There's some smash talking going on over here, folks, but it's still family friendly, so we want to make sure we keep it as PG as possible for everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed it so far. It was some good stuff. We're gonna have more of this going on in the future. Definitely excited. I'm gonna be going to Florida and running one over there, and then doing another when I come back as well. Boston.
Oh, it's me.
Should be good going forward in the future. These guys are trying to figure out the map. We're gonna get into game number 2, and then we'll keep it pushing. Right, it's going down right now. Game 2 underway. That was a crazy ending, and it was actually really, really well done.
Clear a test team and claws. Use all of them, I guess.
And everybody watching, we just had the finale for our championships online through our Discord, and that was something special, to say the least. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And let's go ahead and check out these players here at our venue. And I'm telling you, Iron Giant doing a real good job right now. And to deal with him, you want to double team and kind of suppress him and juggle him. As you can see, he can get juggled very easily. Got a very big hitbox, and he's He's kind of like Taz, where they're not the best players, but they have a spammable move that can really crush people. And if it gets used a ton, it's very tough. And look at that right there, knocking Giant out. So it's 1-1. And right now, good stuff. They're splitting up here. Buzz Bunny sitting with 150 damage. Got to try to survive, and she gets hit by the Taz spin. The exploit. And what I like to do is stay close to the Giant. That way, anytime he strikes, they have to go through him to get to me. And basically control the map like that. If you stay with the Giant as a player, it's very difficult for your other enemies to take you out because he's such a tank, and you can actually protect him as he protects you. It's a really smart way to play. And oh no, Buzz Bunnies is all alone here. Blue team about to win their first match. I mean, ever. I don't think we're winning in the tournament. Can Cloudy Chip get a win at all in this tournament? He has not won once.
Match point.
And they're about to lose. Are they still? Beautiful stuff here. The Buzz Bunny and Giant, I kind of like this combo. It's interesting. Because Buzz Bunny has so much utility, and he could just assist on all of the fights and do so many different things for Giant. Wow, Taz getting stomped right there. And here it is, folks. The moment they're pushing him, Giant to the edge. Can they finish him off? No, they cannot. He's still alive, and Bunny has to try to save him here. Amazing stuff to stay alive there by Giant. And there it is. Cloudy Chips, our co-host, finally gets a win. This first win ever. He's made it into the winner's circle. It was only because he got carried by the young gentleman named J3. And guys, we're just getting started. There's still games. This is the best out of 5. Okay. And it's a 1-1 matchup right now. Looking pretty good. Again, this is just a loose, relaxed presentation. We're gonna have the pros probably next week. Well, actually, we'll see because I'm on vacation. We'll find out. Gotta figure that out too. But yeah, besides that, they're gonna go into game number 2 and get it going. For everybody watching, I do have the Discord. I've really organized it. Did something special that was automated signups and everything. So check it out. All right, let's go into game number 3. I'm sorry. It's a 1-1 series, and this change up is big right now. You're seeing Buzz Bunny and Rayman already spiking. Someone so early. Unbelievable. Really solid stuff there, as he's typical. And now this is 2 of the best team-based players, Rain Dog and Buzz Bunny. I call him Rayman, guys. Just a nickname I gave him. And really liking this tethering. Anytime somebody's down, they can actually save him through that tethering. Solid performance right now. Now Cloudy's using the Taz, hoping to do something with him. We'll see how he performs. Again, as I said, try to help him understand that the Taz is a somewhat of a harm. Oh, beautiful stuff as I say it. Taz getting a spike. And right now it's looking like Jake's about to try to do some work to Bunny. Wow, Rain Dog taking 2-on-1. And spamming the life out of the spin. And it's already on attack decay from so many times being spammed. And right now, Good stuff here. Rainman using his projectiles, pushing the team back. This is critical. This is how you win the game with Rain Dog. You have to use the zoning that he allows and the utility that he brings to the team by tethering to his teammate and using all those projectiles. Beautiful stuff. Wow. It's turning into a dominant performance here. Buzz Bunny and Rain Dog definitely doing a good job so far. And wow, Taz was trying to take everyone out. And beautiful, but he gets himself killed. How do you lose? How do you get fired on your day off? Cloudy knows. Man, he tried to spike somebody, which he succeeded, but then he spiked himself. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And yeah, so that is a good example of Taz not being able to survive in the recoveries. One of the key things of this game is picking legends or characters that can recover. But guys, this is going to be the last matchup that I'm going to be covering because our pro players already finished, and I want to congratulate them at the end. And then we're going to go just hang out for a second before we got to get up out of this hall that I'm in. But next time we'll make sure we get you guys a little more thicker amounts of players and overall setup. Let's see what's going on. It's the same comp we just saw a minute ago. This is a different map, so it changes everything. So right now it could get interesting on this scenario because Rain Dog can really zone the map perfectly here. So we'll see. And look at Rain Dog using Bunny's amazing ability. He's on the phone call while he's literally playing this match. Beautiful stuff by Bunny there, saving his teammate. Oh my goodness. Wow, an easy takeout there. I would like to see Bunny try to spike people back when they try to throw him off the edge. I would actually change the game because I feel like he's getting back so good, but then he'll just let them get back on the ring. He wants to actually push them off, force them to be in a nervous spot. And Taz spamming the hell out of his spins. And at the moment, the momentum is shifted. Taz and Jake. Whoa, spoke too soon, folks. And look at this double spiking. Rain Dog is the king of today's tournaments. I'm telling you. And check out Bunny if you can see the way he's utilizing all his rockets towards the enemies. And what you want to pay attention to, and there it is, Taz. I was about to say, Taz is chasing down for the win. He's looking to exploit that spin to try to get the finish here. And it's so easy once you're a great player, you know how to stop that. You just got to jump over it or use a projectile to stop it. It doesn't take a lot. You know, throw whatever utility you have at it or just jump over it. And there it is, a tie game, match point. Can they find a way to win this? Or will they finally lose and CC and Jose will win it all? Bunny and Dog versus, I don't know what Taz is. Somebody tell me what Taz is, please, on the stream. Right now, Rain Dog, and wow!
Victory!
Somehow, some way, Cloudy has won 2 games. Guys, we have to congratulate Cloudy for winning something for first time. You got 2 games in a row, guys. Jose's a winner. J3's a winner. He already made it to the finals. He won. We're going to see what happens on this next run. Are they going to all stay with the same legends? Are they going to switch them up? The map choices also matter. All of that good stuff. All right, guys. Game number, what is this? 4 right now. And we're about to get it started right now. Who do you got winning?
He got a little beard and a mustache.
All right, here we go. This map right here is gonna get interesting. So we already seen somehow Cloudy Chip actually win 2 games, but the other team has 1 as well. So actually, apologies, guys. It is the number is 2-2 right now, and this game is the finale right now. See who can win it all is the question. You know, I have my money on Buzz Bunny at all times. He's the best in the game, and somehow Cloudy Chip with a low tier character has been figuring it out. And wow, beautiful combination by Jake and Taz to get in the mix. And again, the biggest problem I'm seeing here is that Rain Dog is not using his utility at all. He's just going for regular attacks rather than using the projectiles to disturb these players and try to edge them out, because it's super critical, his abilities to zone in areas, push enemies back, force them to think twice, and change the pace. Well, good stuff right here by both teams. I'm liking Buzz Bunny almost knocking both characters out. Ooh, great stuff right there by Jake. And it's 2-0 at the moment with Cloudy and J3. Look at that. A comeback is slowly starting to happen here. Gotta be very careful. Perfectly done right now by Rayman, controlling the pace, pushing, using his projectiles like he's supposed to. And there it is. Oh my goodness, 170 on Jake, and he's still alive somehow. Taz trying to spam his abilities. Great stuff. And I know what Cloudy thinks he's doing, but it's not going to work against Bunny. Wow, it's a 2-2 match. Final round, guys. This is it right here. Wow.
Match point. Blue
It's
team.
about to happen. Cloudy Chip will finally win a full game. Or will Jose and Cece come back for the win? They have the chance right now. All they got to do is knock out Taz and they'll be tied up. Wow. Good stuff there. The combinations of Buzz Bunny saving the day as usual. And Taz is really in danger here. Just one good hit and it's going to finish him off. Jake saving him. And here it is. Oh, they had him charmed. He was ready to go. And he's out. It's a tie game. The only problem is Jose and Caitlyn both have over 100 damage. They can get out with one good hit. What will happen? There it is. Cloudy Chip coming home with the win. Finally. He finally won something, folks. Wow. That was great stuff right there. This game's a lot of fun. It's a good time. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you for all the players. And I'm gonna give a shout out. There's too many players to name for the full tournament. It's like 30 plus they played. But Mr. Slim has the winner of the official bracket that we had on Discord. And these guys over here, we have Jose, CC, Cloudy, and J3 plus Envy in the building. And if you're one of our Apex guys. Envy's our scorekeeper, so she was actually playing today, and she just picked up the sticks and somehow was beating people. I would be upset if somebody did that to me. So it was really cool to see everybody play. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back for more another time. I am going on vacation soon. Maybe. I don't even know what's happening. We got to figure that out. And then we'll talk about more events and stuff like that very shortly. We're going to keep it rolling on the Discord, though. There's a league. There's a bunch of tournaments that can be ran through there for you guys. So rock out with us. It's been great. Thank you so much. Peace and love. I'm out.